Archangel Michael says, last chance. Your miracle will happen in 2 minutes after you see this secret angel's message. It's just for you, open quickly before it's too late. Archangel Michael says, the moment your eyes meet these words, a door begins to open. A clock begins counting, and every second folds the road between you and your breakthrough. This message is sealed for you, marked by light, protected by heaven's certainty. The air around you carries a signal that your spirit already recognizes. You stand at the threshold where fear loses its voice and promise becomes solid. This is the ground where delay ends and fulfillment starts rising like sunrise. Today arrives with a swift assignment written in gold on the inside of your heart. Your name glows on that assignment, bright as a promise made and kept. The miracle answers to that glow and knows exactly where to find you. For too long, old voices tried to pull you back into yesterday's shadows. I spoke of what you missed, what you feared, what you couldn't hold, but this 2-minute window burns those echoes to ash and turns the page forever. You were never behind schedule, only being prepared for the perfect intersection. Timing lifts like a curtain, revealing the crafted path beneath your feet. The path is warm, steady, and lit with the quiet certainty of heaven. I stand beside you like a shield forged for this very hour. The ground steadies, and your pulse settles into the rhythm of victory. The rhythm you feel now is the language of answered prayers. Listen closely to the stillness that carries this instruction. Silence is not empty, it is heavy with design and direction. In that stillness, your next steps are shaping themselves into form. You are not chasing a miracle, your miracle is closing the distance toward you. It travels like wind, invisible but undeniable, guided by coordinates written with your breath. Nothing can intercept what is tailored by heaven's hand. The battle behind your eyes is the final gate. Thoughts once tangled now begin to loosen and fall away. Clarity moves in like light through open windows. Release the imprint of every disappointment that tried to name your future. A new signature over your story is brighter, stronger, and unmistakably yours. That signature validates what arrives next and dissolves every counterfeit voice. Feel the room shift as alignment takes its rightful place. The air tastes different when truth becomes tangible. This is the taste of the moment you once doubted you would reach. A 2-minute miracle moves like a river compressed into a narrow channel. It gathers pressure, velocity, and focus as it approaches you. When it reaches you, it spreads into fields of abundance that do not run dry. Your obedience to remain present is the only key needed. Presence meets promise like lock and key, clicking into certainty. Certainty, once established, does not bargain with fear. You will recognize your sign not by noise, but by inner confirmation. It anchors in your chest with a calming weight. That anchor holds you steady as good news lands. Your story carries a scent of courage that attracts the right doors. Those doors are already unbolting, no longer guarded by delay. You stand where selection meets appointment, chosen without competition. There is a reason you felt pressed on every side. The shaping was real, and now the unveiling is realer. Pressure turns soft clay into a vessel ready to hold what is precious. Every seed you planted in tears now answers with fruit too heavy for one pair of hands. Help has been dispatched to stand under the branches with you. The harvest will not be wasted, and nothing good will fall to the ground. Your name has been spoken in rooms your feet have not yet entered. Its sound created a path before you, like stepping stones across a river. With each step you take, those stones rise to meet you. You did not miss your window. The window waited until you were ready to see it. Readiness is the language of acceleration, and it speaks fluently now. Acceleration respects preparation and multiplies it. Open your palms, because clenched fists cannot hold gifts. Loosen your jaw, because a tightened mouth cannot release gratitude. Let your shoulders fall, because tension cannot wear the robe of arrival. The voice that told you not yet is being silenced by now. The voice that told you too late is corrected by right on time. The voice that told you not you is overruled by exactly you. Light draws lines around your life that no darkness can cross. Those lines mark the territory of peace, provision, and protection. Within those lines, you are authorized to flourish. Notice how your mind begins to reorganize around hope. Hope is not naive, it is strategic and anchored. Anchored hope functions like a compass pointing you toward fulfilled intention. The people meant to walk with you will feel a gentle pull toward your path. That pull is alignment, not accident. Alignment delivers partners, places, and provisions at the moment they are needed. Your breath evens out because anxiety loses access at this altitude. You are rising, not in noise but in certainty. Certainty brings a quiet that is stronger than thunder. The memory of failure no longer governs your decisions. A new reference point forms from the evidence of this hour. Evidence becomes your reply to every inner accusation. The gift arriving to you carries instructions on its underside. Those instructions fit your hands like tools you were born to use. With them, you will build a future that does not collapse in storms. You have been learning the language of ease without laziness, excellence without exhaustion. That language is now fluent in you. Fluency has a sound. And the people around you will hear it. A gentle authority sits on your words from today forward. You do not need to shout to be heard. The weight of truth carries your voice further than volume ever could. Your path glitters with confirmations that will not confuse you. Each confirmation is simple, timely, and kind. Kindness is the signature of heaven's guidance. The door you thought was closed was only waiting for your arrival. You have reached it with a strength that was not present before. This strength is quiet, efficient, and deeply rooted. I place a shield at your back for the things you cannot see. I place a light before your steps for the things you must see. I place a seal over your promise for the things no one else should see. Cross the threshold with the posture of someone who belongs. Belonging eliminates bidding and erases desperation. You are not asking to be chosen. You are recognizing that you were. The river of favor changes course to run through your field. The soil that once resisted now drinks deeply. Growth happens quickly where thirst meets provision. You will carry this day as a landmark, not a rumor. Landmarks guide others who are still searching. Your story becomes a map without you needing to convince anyone. Simplicity is your ally as you step into more. You do not need complicated plans to receive clear blessings. Clear blessings land on clear hearts. Every closed mouth that once doubted you becomes irrelevant. Your validation does not live in their approval. Your validation lives in the fruit that follows. The way forward does not require you to abandon who you are. It invites you to expand who you are. Expansion obeys the shape of your design and respects your limits. your house receives the quiet order that accompanies true provision. Bills, plans, and priorities line up in peaceful sequence. Peaceful sequence gives you back hours you thought you had lost. Your body releases the tightness it held through seasons of uncertainty. Muscles remember safety and soften around it. Rest recalibrates your pace without reducing your impact. What took years to understand now sits in your hands as usable wisdom. Wisdom doth not age, it deepens. Deep wisdom recognizes timing and treats it like gold. The next conversation you enter will carry unusual clarity. Words will land accurately and achieve their purpose. Misunderstandings step aside for the sake of resolved outcomes. Your creativity, once dimmed by survival, ignites with clean fire. Ideas arrange themselves in workable steps. Steps turn into motion, and motion becomes momentum. The helpers assigned to you arrive without chaos or confusion. They understand their roles and respect your direction. You recognize them by the peace that accompanies their presence. The place that hurt you no longer defines you. Its power dissolves as new memories form over the scar. The scar becomes a story of healing that no longer throbs. Doors that swung open for other now open for you, too. Not because you copied them, but because you honored your blueprint. Originality attracts doors designed in your size. Your nights will rest under the canopy of assurance. Fear loses its ritual and forgets your address. Morning will greet you with stable joy. This is not a fragile moment that shatters with doubt. It is a firm moment, bolted to your timeline. Bold bolts hold true even when winds rise. I speak protection over your name and your work. What carries your imprint will not be stolen or devalued. The imprint is stamped with unforgeable authenticity. The provision arriving will not seduce you away from purpose. Purpose leads provision, not the other way around. This order keeps you safe and effective. You will feel yourself walking lighter in familiar places. Old weights slip off like coats that no longer fit. Lightness does not mean emptiness, it means freedom. With each breath, the countdown aligns with your acceptance. Acceptance elopes what insistence could not. You step through, not as a visitor, but as a resident. Let the walls of worry grow quiet around you. They cannot hold their shape under this level of certainty. Certainty reforms your environment from the inside out. You were never meant to apologize for being chosen. Being chosen never demanded you diminish others. It simply identified your assignment and gave it a timestamp. The timestamp on your assignment says now. It has always said now, and today your eyes finally read it. Seeing it changes everything about the way you move. This message reaches past every defense that kept you small. It reaches because it carries permission and truth in the same breath. A combination renders resistance unnecessary. The resources you require stand up in response to your yes. They stand, gather, and organize themselves into usefulness. Usefulness meets timing, and timing meets you. This is the hour where invisible help feels like a hand on your shoulder. The hand steadies, not controls. You are free and guided at once. Your future greets you with an expression you recognize. That expression mirrors your readiness. Readiness answers back with steady gratitude. The people who need what you carry will find you naturally. You will not need to chase them through noise. The right ones will hear you at your natural volume. Remember this alignment when distractions try to perform old tricks. Old tricks look small under new light turns temptation into disinterest. I grant you the patience that accelerates results. Patience here is not idle, it is accurate. Accuracy saves time more than haste ever could. The next open path will not drain you, it will feed you. Work will feel like partnership, not punishment. Partnership multiplies energy and steadies results. You will see confirmations in unexpected places, simple, clean, and timely. They will not shout. They will nod. With each nod, your steps grow even more certain. You do not have to defend yourself to every opinion. Truth defends itself with outcomes. Outcomes will speak a language your critics cannot ignore. The door you walk through stays open behind you for those who follow. You will not need to hold it, grace will hold it. Holding is handled. Moving is your assignment, this window is not a tease. It is a table. At this table, your portion is served without struggle. Struggle cannot sit where gratitude hosts. Every angle of your life begins to reflect the same steady glow. That glow is the confirmation that what began is continuing. Continuation is the signature of real miracles. The way your heart quiets right now is evidence of impact. Impact leaves gentle footprints, not bruises. Gentle footprints are easy to follow. You will carry this moment forward as a quiet revolution. The revolution is inner, the results are outer. Other results trace back to inner decisions. The room you are in is enough for the first step, the tools you have are enough for the first build. The first build is enough to attract the next resources. Your timeline is not crowded, it is curated. Only what serves you is permitted to remain. Curated timelines keep your focus clean. As you move, doors recognize your arrival and swing inward. The hinges were oiled by prayers that never expired. Those prayers aged into strength, not dust. I hold a banner above you that reads complete and continuing. Complete enough to stand. Continuing enough to grow. Growth responds to consistency and you carry it now. You will speak with a clarity that calms rooms. Calm is not passive, it is decisive. Decisions made from calm hold longer than decisions made from panic. The ground under your feet complements your pace, it does not trip you. It steadies you. Steadiness is the new rhythm of your days. You are finished being the version of yourself that over-explains. You will demonstrate and let fruit be the conversation. Fruit speaks fluently in every language. Your steps are favored and your pauses are protected. Even your resting is productive because it honors timing. Timing rewards what honors it. The past now sits where it belongs, behind you, not beside you. Your sight is reserved for support, not sorrow. Sorrow loosens its grip and slips away. Gratitude rises in you without effort as alignment settles in place. That gratitude becomes your daily weather. Under that weather, life grows well, all the while, the clock continues its gentle count. The final seconds bring no rush, only recognition. Recognition is the truest arrival. You are here in the exact moment designed for you to receive. The door is open and the room is bright. You step in and the room knows your name. This message completes its assignment as the miracle places its hand in yours. You feel it as a grounded joy, not a flash that fades. Grounded joy is durable and belongs to you. you can trust what has begun because it did not begin in haste. It began in wisdom, arrived in peace, and rests in promise. Promise sustains itself without needing your panic. Let your spirit keep the record of this hour with reverence. Let your mind align to what your spirit already knows. Let your body move in pace with what has settled inside you. The door remains open to you because it is yours. Your steps leave a trail of quiet authority wherever you go. Quiet authority is the fragrance of fulfilled purpose. From this point forward, your days will feel properly sized. I will hold what they must hold and release what they must release. Right-sized days create right-sized victories. You have not been late. You have been tempered. Tempered steel holds sharpness without breaking. You will cut through what once blocked you, cleanly and kindly. What needed to arrive has arrived. What needed to leave has left. What needn't awaken has awakened. Carry this hour like a lamp that never burns out. It will not flicker when winds rise. It will blow steady because its oil is certainty. Clarity stays with you as you take your next step. Provision stays with you as you begin your next work. Peace stays with you as you rest between both. You are ready, chosen, and received. A miracle is not fragile, it is fortified, it is yours without contest. I stand at your side with a watch that never lies. The 2 minutes have filled themselves with promise and release. Promise and release now belong to you. Walk now with the confidence of someone who has touched the outcome. The outcome recognizes your hands and fits them well. This fit is not temporary. It is the new standard. Every detail will confirm what you already carry inside. The inside leads the outside, and the outside follows gladly. Following gladly is the nature of a world aligned. Today's calendar turns into a banner over your life. That banner reads secured. Secured futures move without fear and speak without strain. If anyone asks what changed, you will smile with quiet certainty. You will say nothing grand, only live the answer. Living, the answer will be enough. This is your moment, completed and continuing at once. The road ahead is not crowded. It is curated with precision. Precision escorts you into rooms where you belong. You stand now where fulfillment kisses preparation. The kiss seals the contract your soul signed in hope, up cashes the check of patient endurance. The miracle remains, not as a rumor, but as a resident in your life. Residents bring furniture and settle in. It has moved in for good. Breathe, step, receive, and continue. You have everything required for everything assigned. Everything assigned arrives right on time. I bless your hands, your home, and your horizon. The three agree with the future you carry. Agreement multiplies peace and holds it steady. Walk forward, for nothing true hath been rushed and nothing solid will slip away. Your pace is perfect for this portion fits you beautifully. This message's work is done, and yours begins with ease. Ease is not laziness, it is alignment. Alignment is the narrow road that feels wide when you walk it. The miracle that met you here will travel with you there. It will not thin out over distance, it will scale with your obedience and rest with your rest. Go as one who has been seen, known, and prepared. The world will adjust to the light you carry, the adjustment will be gentle and complete. End this reading with an inner nod and let the nod become movement. Movement becomes testimony without speeches. Testimony becomes the quiet echo of a life well aligned. Your 2 minutes have blossomed into a future that will not fold. This is the ease of being right on time. Right on time has chosen you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Mitchell says, "There is more to place in your hands, so listen with your heart open and your shoulders soft." What begins as a whisper can carry the weight of a lifetime when it is true. Truth is light that does not blink when storms pass by. This hour is not fragile. It is fortified by every quiet yes you made when no one watched. Hidden agreements with goodness are now maturing into visible outcomes. Outcomes introduce you to rooms where your name was already printed on the door. Feel the gentle correction of timing working in your favor. What once felt like waiting was actually weaving. The weave is strong now and nothing vital can slip through it. Your path is not a mace, it is a melody. Each step is a note that knows exactly where to land. When notes agree, songs appear and songs guide feet without effort. Release the habit of bracing for impact when good things approach. You do not need to tense up to prove you're ready. Readiness is softness that trusts the floor beneath it. Every place you feared would collapse is being reinforced from the inside. Reinforcement is quiet but undeniable, like roots thickening under soil. Roots do not shout, they hold. You will start noticing how ease begins to choose you back. Where you once forced doors, handles will turn with a gentle touch. Gentle does not mean weak, it means accurate. Your words carry a choreography that invites harmony. People will respond to the cadence, not just the content. Cadence tells rooms you have come to build, not to burn. The signs given to you will be plain and kind, a message at the right minute, a call that lands clean, a number that aligns. Do not overcomplicate what is already simple. Simplicity is the doorway through which big blessings enter. Your relationships will recalibrate toward mutual honor. Connections that can't tolerate honor will loosen respectfully and drift. Drifting is not loss. It is clarity finding its level. I am assigning new stamina to your joy. Joy that does not tire is not a mood. It is architecture. Architecture shelters you from weather you no longer need to endure. Let go of the image of yourself that exists only to survive. You have learned its lessons. You are not indebted to its limitations. The new image is built for thriving, not merely enduring. You will find yourself laughing at problems that once terrorized you. Laughter here is not dismissal, it is authority. Authority frames difficulty so it can shrink to its true size. Do not mistake peaceful days for empty days. Peaceful days are pregnant with progress you can't always measure hour by hour. Results accrue while your shoulders are down. Your discernment is sharpening without becoming suspicious. Suspicion grains. Discernment directs. Direction conserves energy and amplifies outcomes. The project you paused is ready to resume with a cleaner blueprint. You'll see what to remove as clearly as what to add. Subtraction is often the fastest road to excellence. Money will begin to behave like a taut companion, not a runaway animal. It will arrive through channels that respect your values and deadlines. Respect is the currency that multiplies currency. you will feel a nudge to organize something small in your space. Follow it without making a production of it. Order is a magnet that attracts its own kind. When the invitation comes, you won't need to chase it with explanations. Your presence will be its own introduction. Introductions are light work when alignment precedes them. Expect clean yes and gentle no to show up in the right sequence. Right sequence is the signature of grace at work. Grace keeps momentum from turning into mania. There is a blessing on your sleep that repairs what stress tried to drain. Dreams will sort what your waking mind doesn't need to carry. Sorting is healing disguised as housekeeping. You will notice a subtle shift in how time relates to you. Time will stop arguing and start assisting. Assisted time feels like a day when you didn't realize was there. Opportunities will not ask you to audition for your worth. Auditions are for uncertainty. Appointments are for you. You are walking into appointments, not tryouts. A quiet boldness is rising in how you ask for what aligns. Boldness without noise is unassailable. Unassailable requests tend to receive swift replies. Your posture will teach your mind what to think. Shoulders down, jaw unclenched. Breath slow. This is the classroom where wise thoughts enroll. My thoughts attack my outcomes. Choose language that builds a future you're willing to live in. Words are rooms, you have to live inside them. Build rooms with windows, not walls without doors. Unity will find you in unfamiliar places, a stranger's kindness. A timely email. A shared solution, receive unity without suspicion. Suspicion is not a shield. It is a thief. You will forgive a timeline that didn't go the way you hoped. Forgiven timeline stops stealing from your present. The present becomes jitterous once robbery ends. Assign rest to your schedule as if it were a revenue stream. Be it. Rest pays you in clarity, creativity, and durability. Here is a rhythm of excellence forming in your daily life. Excellence here is not perfection. It is care. Care multiplies results without multiplying stress. Choose doors that open without bruising your shoulders. Bruises are not proof of worth, they are proof of pushing what isn't yours. What is yours will still require effort, but not injury. I am aligning help that does not need supervision to be helpful. True help self-orients to your vision. You will recognize it by how your breathing changes around it. Do not wrestle old narratives for closure, write new ones by living. Closure often arrives while you are busy. Being free, freedom is a more reliable author than fear. Expect your name to be spoken in the tone of respect more consistently. The world learns how to say your name from how you hold it with calm and calm will echo. Your generosity will bane precision. Flow where the impact is clear and the return will be clean. Clean returns do not carry the residue of regret. Plan lightly and execute steadily. Light plans flex when grace offers a better route. Steady execution wins rooms that spectacle can only visit. You will edit your boundaries with kindness and firmness together. That combination ends confusion. Confusion cannot stand where kindness and firmness shake hands. Your creativity will partner with discipline like two hands clasped. Discipline makes creativity durable. Creativity makes discipline joyful. Together they make progress irresistible. The next no you speak is a profound yes to what truly fits. fit is the antidote to friction. When fit arrives, fuel usage drops and distance increases. Notice how often solutions are simpler than your fear forecast predicted. Forecasts built by fear overestimate storms and underestimate shelters. You have more shelters than storms. Let gratitude be granular, not generic. Name the small wins as precisely as the large ones. Precision turns gratitude into strategy. Your conversations will become shorter and stronger. Strong conversations leave residue of clarity, not debris of confusion. Clarity is the fastest kind of kindness. You'll find an old skill returning with a new purpose. The return will feel like a friend reintroduced after both of you have grown. Growth ensures the friendship serves you both now. Lean into the trust that assignments come with their own fuel. You will be asked to carry what you cannot power. Fuel is embedded in fit. You will feel a click when you choose the right next step. The click is subtle, like a seaboat settling into place. Once it clicks, movement becomes safe and swift. I am shielding your momentum from unnecessary detours. Necessary detours will still teach you, but they will be few. Few is grace counting your steps with wisdom. A small administrative decision will open an oversized door. Do not underestimate paperwork that carries purpose. Purpose often chooses plain envelopes. Your name is graduating from rooms that mispronounced you. Where you're going, they know how to say who you are. Accurate names unlock accurate roles. Your calendar will start to look like your values. When time honors values, peace takes up residence. Peace protects productivity better than pressure ever did. Let curiosity return to your work. Curiosity is the scent that invites innovation to stay. When innovation stays, it redecorates the whole house. You are stepping into a version of yourself that picks up signals others miss. Signals were always there. You were busy surviving. Now you are available to notice, when doubt taps your shoulder. Answer with data from this moment. This moment is proof, not theory. Proof is a fluent language even your old fears understand. Stop apologizing for outgrowing rooms that once saved you. Gratitude honors them. Growth moves on. Moving on is not betrayal. It is obedience to design. Your finances will learn your voice and answer to it. Speak with clarity. Plan with compassion. And execute with rhythm. Money behaves where rhythm leads. A fresh tenderness is coming to how you treat yourself. Tenderness is not indulgence, it is maintenance. Maintained hearts last longer and lift heavier. The habit of over-explaining is retiring with honor. It kept you safe once. It is no longer required. Silence will begin to do some of your best work. You will remember that delight is a legitimate compass. Where delight and responsibility agree, longevity blooms. Longevity is success that keeps its soul. Expect your tastes for chaos to dull. Chaos used to feel like proof that something was happening. Now peace will be your evidence. There is a cleverness arriving for how you solve repeated problems. You'll create small systems that feel friendly to follow. Friendly systems are the most sustainable. You will stand in front of a mirror and recognize yourself without negotiating. Recognition ends the low-rate panic that demanded constant reinvention. Reinvention will become joy. So not compulsion, let your yes be visible in your schedule. Schedules that reflect yes become covenants, not cages. Covenants hold even when motivation wobbles. The impossibilist is being rewritten by results. Results will replace rumors. Rumors do not survive contact with lived truth. You will gather threads from long chapters and tie them into one useful rope. Ropes are for climbing, not for binding you. You will ascend with what once entangled you. A new friendship will arrive carrying calm competence. It will fold into your life like it was always meant to be there. The test is simple: do you breathe easier when they enter the room? Your health will respond to small faithful habits better than to grand overhauls. Choose the small, choose it daily, and watch durability return. Durability is the most underrated miracle. I am assigning a protective quiet over your next plan. Not secrecy from fear, but privacy for strength. Strength built in private travels further in public. Let bridges burn where they only lead back to smaller versions of you. Smaller versions were shelters. You now need horizons. Horizons require bridges that face forward. You will find that the right later is as holy as the right now. Not everything deserves immediate action. Precision saves as much as power does. Trust that what you bless grows. Withhold blessing from what drains. This is not punishment, it is stewardship. The right mentors will appear unannounced and uninterested in control. Their advice will feel like oxygen, not obligation. Oxygen makes you taller on the inside. Your legacy will be measured not only by what you built, but by who you freed to build. Freedom multiplies faster than fame. Multiplication is the real miracle of a steady life. You will not need to defend your turning points. Turning points defend themselves with fruit. Fruit is loud in quiet ways. When you enter the next negotiation, carry the truth that your presence is value. Price follows value, not the other way around. Do not sell peace to purchase approval. You are exiting the season where you needed constant signs to stay sure. The sign has become internal. It is your steady heart. Steady hearts hold steady houses. A letter of good news is preparing to travel your way. It will arrive with timing that makes sense in hindsight. Hindsight will teach you to trust foresight. You will bless what was, honor what is, and woe to what comes. That order sustains joy. Joy sustained becomes culture. Your household is learning your new rhythm and will soon hum along. Resistance will soften into cooperation. Cooperation shortens routes to the same destination. I am lifting the ceiling you didn't know was there. Ceiling lifting feels like more sky than you expected. More sky doesn't mean more pressure. It means more possibilities to choose from. You will refine your yes into a razor that cuts cords of distraction. Clean cuts heal faster. Faster healing returns more days to your purpose. There will be a day soon when you cannot remember the last time you felt behind. The day is evidence that time has made peace with you. Peace is the crown your calendar was waiting to wear. When the unexpected blessing lands, your first impulse will be to share. Share carefully. Share wide and share without self-erasure. You cannot shrink to fit old rooms and still serve new tables. I whisper this again so it secures itself in your bones. Nothing true will be rushed and nothing real will slip away. You are safe to move, safe to build. Safe to rest. Safety is not the absence of challenge. It is the presence of guidance. the wind that carried this message still moves around you, gentle and exact. It fills your sails without stealing your steering. You will not drift, you will be delivered. Stand up from where you are and let your next step be the punctuation on all you've heard. Steps or affirmation points in motion, motion turns prophecy into practice. Discontinuation stitches itself to what came before and strengthens the seam. Strong seams survive long journeys, your journey is long, bright, and beautifully supplied. Go now as one who knows where the light switches, even in unfamiliar rooms. Twitch it on without apology. Rooms are better when you arrive. Archangel Mitchell says, continuation arrives like morning that refuses to be late. The horizon stretches and your next chapter steps forward without tripping over the last. You are escorted by calm that knows what it's doing. Your inner weather stabilizes into a bright, workable day. Clouds that once threatened dissolve into useful shade. Shade serves you now, never scares you. The door before you is ordinary in appearance and extraordinary in function. You will open it with habits that look simple yet carry power, power inside, sublicity endures. Your hands remember how to build without breaking yourself. Strength is becoming sustainable and effort is learning elegance. Elegance makes progress quiet and sure. The room that once crowded you is expanding to fit your growth. Walls move back like they were waiting for your new measurements, space breathes with you now. Your name wears new clarity that travels ahead like good reputation. Reputation shaped by truth does not wobble under pressure, pressure becomes a stage instead of a threat. Resources begin to follow your accuracy. Accuracy trims waste and multiplies results. Multiplication without mania is wisdom at work. The allies arriving will not require translation. They will intuit the rhythm and step in the right place. Rhythm shared is momentum secure. You will accept rewards without suspicion because you accepted responsibility without resentment. Rewards that match responsibility arrive clean, clean arrivals stay. A softness enters your schedule where sharp edge is used to cut. That softness is order with compassion woven into it. Compassion makes order livable. Your mornings will choose you with fresh instructions that fit your season. Fit eliminates friction before it starts. Friction loses its favorite hiding spots. I place a watch at your wrist that keeps time with purpose. Purpose touches menace and stretches them into usefulness. Usefulness is the new luxury you own. You will design a boundary that feels like a smile and functions like a gate. Smiles disarm noise while the gate directs traffic wisely. Direct can replace a depletion. Your voice carries a new density that steadies listeners. Steady voices carry far without trying. Effortless reaches grace measured in sound. You will notice your appetite for needless urgency dropping away. Calm urgency, the kind that moves with accuracy, takes its place. Movement becomes music instead of alarm. A pathway of small yes lines up like stones across water. You will cross without splashing panic on your clothes. Dry crossings prove guidance present. The tasks that matter most will greet you first. First things first becomes muscle memory. Memory frees decision space for creativity. Your heart will not outsource certainty anymore. Certainty lives at home in your chest. Humber uncertainty travels well. You will keep your word to yourself in ways that felt hard before. Keeping it is becoming delightful because it fits who you're becoming. Delight is glue that discipline loves. The room you lead will mirror the order you carry. Your order is gentle and firm in equal measure. Equality between both dissolves confusion. I arrange a meeting between you and a solution disguised as a person. Solutions wearing human faces feel like friendship. Friendship that solves is a holy kind of help. The gifts you carry are deciding to be bold on your behalf. Bold gifts open careful doors. Care and boldness walk together like old partners. You will discover how rest can be strategic without being performative. Strategic rest stocks your shelves with clarity. Clarity sells out fast when life gets busy. What you once called deeders were scenic instructions. Those instructions taught you where the hidden supports are. Supports hidden are not supports known. Your work will start to feel like collaboration with time instead of a fight against it. Collaboration multiplies pace without increasing stress. Stress reduction becomes measurable progress. A words too late retire from your vocabulary. Your placement words are right-sized in right now. Right-sized right now decisions travel far. Your generosity will grow edges that prevent misuse. Edges protect rivers from becoming floods. Protected rivers irrigate futures wisely. A new patience crowns your conversations. Crowned patience hears the heart behind the words. Hearing hearts resolves more than arguing minds. You will recognize a pattern you grew and bless it goodbye. Blessing releases the last hooks it had. Released pattern stops circling back. Your courage will earn subtlety. Subtle courage makes fewer announcements and more outcomes. Outcomes tell the story without requiring speeches. I'm arranging introductions you will not need to chase. Alignment will host them like a dinner already set. Sitting at the right table beats shouting at the wrong door. The plan you're carrying becomes lighter as it becomes clearer. Clarity is weight distribution, not denial of effort. Distributed weight allows longer journeys. You will treat excellence like a kindness you offer others. Kind excellence never humiliates, it elevates. Elevation that includes others lasts. Your environment is learning to cooperate with your focus. Focus attracts tools and quiet in equal measure. Tools and quiet build quickly. Old shame loses access codes to your inner rooms. Doors change locks when dignity grows. New locks honor your healed identity. You will inventory your strengths and discover surplus. Surplus is meant for seeding, not hoarding. Seed and surplus returns multiplied. A signature look of peace will sit on your face. That look is not performance. It is possession. Possess peace withstands weather. You will refine your commitments until they match your call. Matching increases grace on your calendar. Grace-heavy calendars do not crack. The next habit you adopt will fix 3 problems at once. Efficient habits are gentle revolutions. Gentle revolutions keep furniture and move walls. I give you favor with those who decide things. Decision makers will read your quiet as competence. Competence opens rooms competition cannot close. Your home will sound different because stress changes tone when it leaves. A new sound is soft, sturdy, and welcoming. Visitors will feel it before they see it. You will not apologize for the height of your standards. Standards are scaffolding for sustainable success. Scaffolding comes down only when the structure is strong. your creativity will land in useful containers. Containers prevent spillage and conserve brilliance. Conserved brilliance powers consistent delivery. The next celebration will be sincere and proportionate. Proportion protects joy from excess and scarcity from stealing. Joy protected or produces, your discernment about timing will feel like hitting green lights. Green light streaks build confidence quietly. Confident drivers travel farther with less fuel. You will create short rituals that anchor long days. Anchors hold without holding you back. Held steady, you move faster. Partnerships will be easy to evaluate by breath and fruit. Easy breath, healthy fruit, better fit. Fit is the final verdict. Your yes to healing will save you money and time you cannot yet count. Savings measured in peace are the richest kind. Rich peace spends wisely. You will hear compliments that once bounced off and now sink in. Seeking truth, secure posture. Secured posture carries rooms. I direct surprise opportunities that need minimal explanation. Minimal explanation happens when preparation is obvious. Obvious preparation is quiet excellence revealed. Your ability to bless in both directions upstream and downstream will grow. Growth sustains streams during droughts. To stand streams feed many fields. A helpful mentor will give you a sentence that becomes a staircase. Each step will be clear and kind. Kind steps produce durable elevation. You will protect mornings from becoming battlegrounds. Protected mornings recruit afternoons to succeed. Recruited afternoons cooperate with evenings. The gift of finishing will rest on you. Finishing becomes a rhythm, not a rare event. Rhythm's tune lives into symphonies. You will smile at how problems shrink under steady attention. Steady attention beats sprinting panic. Panic retires when steadiness walks in. Your gratitude list will grow as civic teeth. Specific gratitude bites into anxiety and chews it down. Chewed anxieties cannot regrow. The right tools will find you through recommendations that feel faded. Fade in this sense is alignment wearing timing. Timed alignment is unmistakable. You will adjust your space to make room for what is coming. Making room signals readiness better than speeches. Ready rooms attract ready blessings. Your wisdom will wear warmth, not superiority. Warm wisdom earns audience and influence. Earned influence builds without bruising. I soften the memory of my steps into practical notes. A note's guide, not shame. I devour longer. Your laughter will become a reliable energy source. Laughter lubricates hinges that used to grind. Hinges that move easily open opportunity quietly. You will assign meaning to your progress with rituals of acknowledgement. Acknowledged progress invites more. Invitations multiply arrivals. A gentle decissimus will settle into how you choose. Gentle does not mean unsure. It means to tune choices harmonize with outcomes. Your future will not require you to abandon tenderness. Tenderness and strength are siblings, not rivals. Sibling virtues build empires that feel like home. The quiet inside you becomes your favorite room. Favorite rooms are kept, not cluttered. Kept rooms welcome guidance. Your calendar will hold white space that pays dividends. White space fertilizes thought. Virtual thoughts become a vicious action. You will see that legacy is a daily craft, not a distant event. Daily crafting stacks into monuments without noise. Monument days sneak up kindly. I am securing your back from unseen interference. Secured backs let eyes look forward, forward looks lengthen strides. Your money mindset is maturing into stewardship. Stewardship makes generosity sustainable, sustainable generosity changes families. You will treat outcomes like companions, not trophies. Companions walk with you, trophies gather dust. Walking with outcomes keeps growth alive. Your appetite for clarity will stop tolerating mixed signals. Mixed signals were expensive. Clarity is affordable. Affordable clarity purchases peace. You will hold your boundaries without becoming a wall. Held boundaries are doors with locks and welcome signs. Welcome signs guarantee healthy entries. Your influence will feel like shade in summer. Shade enables others to work longer with less strain. Enabling without enabling dysfunction is wisdom. A small improvement to a daily process will free surprising energy. Freed energy funds new ideas. Funded ideas build real change. You will surprise yourself with how much softness can accomplish. Softness paired with structure is unstoppable. Unstoppable never needs to shout. Your courage develops new manners. Mannered courage opens doors that brute force cannot. Open doors invite grace to sit. I arrange closure without chaos in a relationship long overdue for peace. Peace will not require performance. Performance bows to honesty. Your inner compass grows magnetic toward what honors your design. Magnetic pull simplifies decisions. Sublicity grants speed. You will see the wisdom of passing certain opportunities to others. Passé well is leadership's secret strength. Secret strength stabilize teams. Let kindness govern yourself. Talk like a good monarch. Good governance creates flourishing. Flourishing makes excellence humane. Your story is stepping into chapters that read like answered prayers. Answered chapters teach others by existing. Existence at peace is instruction. The next room you enter will recognize you without introduction. Recognition is not fame, it is fit. Fit settles things that force never could. I place a gentle seal over this continuation so it integrates, not overwhelms. Integration beats inspiration when days get long. On days bowed to right order feel short. Carry these lines as tools, not trophies. Tools build quietly. Trophies distract. Quiet building keeps miracles in motion.